Alright guys, it has been 7 days since our game Operation Harsh Doorstop came out. In those 7 days, there has already been a tsunami of people who are just now starting to realize exactly what is possible, even with this incredibly early access version of Operation Harsh Doorstop. Oh, and need I remind you, all of these amazing things, they're all completely for free. So, let's talk about all the amazing things going on right now. First up, if you guys want to subscribe to the guy who made that trailer, that is Life of a Gamer. We're going to be talking a lot about some of the coolest YouTubers and some of the smallest creators who are doing the most amazing things with the game. Some of these people are already in our community, some of them are already working with the development team. But some of them I have never met in my life at all, and they are just completely random people downloading the game, downloading the mod tools, and tearing it apart. And quite frankly, that is exactly the reason why I released this game completely for free. Not for the money, not for the clout. Well, okay, maybe a little bit for the clout, but to see you all take it to places that we all know that only the community can take games. So, first up, let's talk about the Starship Troopers mod. This is by far the most incredible creation that I think I've seen so far because it adds in completely new gameplay mechanics. This is actually the first mod that has a fully functional construction system. Keep in mind, 7 days. This is 7 days after launch and we have this. In this modification, you can build forward outposts. You can battle massive waves of arachnids, sometimes reaching over 100 units on the screen at any single time. There are definitely other games that have created modifications like this, but there's not a single game that you can play a mod like this completely for free. So, if you want to blow up some bugs and you don't want to have to pay $60 for a game in order to download a mod to do that, maybe click the link down in the description and go play the Starship Troopers mod for Operation Harsh Doorstop. Next up is the VEHLAW mod from GMAN, currently on the Steam Workshop, called Project Orion. And this project is pretty cool because I actually know GMAN. He's a part of our larger community, and before he started getting involved in making this mod, he had little to no modding experience at all. He put this all together with very little experience, which I think goes to show exactly how incredible Unreal Engine is just from a tool standpoint. It's easy to learn and it's easy to create some really cool things. Next, I want to talk about the low poly armory mod from Warrior J. Do you guys remember that asset pack from the marketplace I talked about a while ago that had all of those amazing guns and amazing effects? Well, Warrior J took that and put it into Operation Harsh Doorstop. Again, you can get this completely for free, and it has all of the weapons and all of the characters from that asset pack completely animated and ready to go as selectable factions within the base game. In addition to low poly factions, there's also plastic toy trooper factions, similar to the Rising Storm DLC. I don't know if you guys remember that, but if you guys ever wanted to play as toy soldiers, that is now also on the Steam Workshop, created by Sergeant Samples. In addition to this, there is a Navy SEALs mod by Warrior J, complete with functional night vision. A Black Hawk Down mod, also by Warrior J, with both Mogadishu Militia factions and Delta Force factions. In fact, quite frankly, Warrior J has been going hard with just an insane number of factions, weapons, and content for this game, and we're looking at hiring him to help us with some of the next official factions that we're going to be releasing as part of the base experience. The Casual Warfare mod by VEHLAW is probably one of the most popular experiences in the game currently, where you can just turn it into basically a version of Call of Duty. Now, one of the incredible things that I really want to show off is the work being done by STEEMKENNY. And what he has created is a Counter-Strike game mode, where you actually have to find a weapons cache, plant a bomb, and blow it up before the enemy team defuses it. And this is one of the things that I think a lot of people still struggle to realize that differentiates Operation Harsh Doorstop from other games. I know that not a lot of people are a big fan of the Advanced and Secure game mode that Operation Harsh Doorstop currently has as the default game mode for most matches. But here's the thing, and I don't know if you guys realize this, if you download the mod framework, you can throw that out completely. And when I say completely, I'm not just saying, oh, you can maybe change some teams around. I'm saying you can make entire alien defense game modes. You can create single-player experiences, cooperative experiences, story-driven experiences, open-world experiences. There is no limitations. If you want to get rid of that entire base game mode and replace it with something completely different, say, I don't know, an Escape from Tarkov-like game mode or a Stalker-like game mode, that is all completely open to you. We do not stop you from doing that at all. Now, moving on, there's actually a helmet and body cam modification created by EDDCAST. Do you guys remember that video I did that blew up showing that really cool body cam game mode? Well, a bunch of modders recreated that and uploaded that as a free mod for Operation Harsh Doorstop. So, if you guys really liked that modification and you want to try it out for yourself, you can download the Bodycam mod and get that same experience right now. Now, next, I want to talk about the things that aren't on the Steam Workshop, because there's a lot of things that people have been creating that have yet to come out, but is absolutely blowing my mind. And some of that stuff includes BOPHODESE's work on bullet penetration. So, currently in the game, we have a very basic version of bullet penetration, but BOPHODESE has been working on a significantly more advanced version of bullet penetration, more similar to ARMA, where the projectile will actually get slowed down and penetrate through all sorts of different materials, and those materials will also affect the trajectory. This is really cool stuff that maybe at some point we might even reach out to him and put into the base game. Trust me when I say I could continue talking about all sorts of modifications for hours, but I'm going to wrap up this video for now and let you guys get exploring. I hope you guys have enjoyed the first version of Operation Harsh Doorstop, and even though we've got a long ways to go, I think things are looking really sweet right now. See you again soon.